Has there been some sort of lie exposed in regards to you, Virgo? Like, has somebody been lying on your character or someone else's character that you care about, or something been exposed? Okay, because there's a lie that has been exposed about you. Now, everything about this opportunity is getting better. Okay, and then we have here someone using money as a weapon to control others around them. Money is this person's way in your hopes, dreams, and comfort. This person also has a level of resentment because control may not work as well as it used to. So there is somebody um that feels unappreciated or feels unsafe. They feel like, money should be a reason as to why you should open yourself up to them. This could be 44 on the clock. It could be family, with fours, being, part of the fourth house with Cancerian energy. But, you know, it's something where somebody would you, I can't make it up. 10 of Cups, family. Um, with the Seven of Cups, having like options, doorways, uh just confusion a little bit, with the Knight of Cups being in the reverse. Can I get that? Um deceit. Deceit. So let's get into it. Well, increased opportunities and recognition is here right now, 122 on the clock, especially when it comes to partnerships and relationships. Okay. um your ascendant portion of Virgo is increasing prosperity through your own efforts. I'm gonna leave you there. Keeping your composure no matter what is happening around you. Okay, that is a blessing. Okay, we have Fortuna. The wheel of fortune spins. What is up goes down, and what is down goes up. If someone knocks at your confidence, you should persist in expressing your feelings and ideas. Somebody doesn't want someone to express themselves. South Node, a need to learn to go with the flow, allowing your intuitive abilities to flourish more by giving yourself space to understand the bigger picture and not all the small details. Okay, disagreements in the family and ongoing rivalries testing loyalty. So there is something going on with family. Yeah, absolutely. Angels connected to Virgo is um, Viola. I believe that's how you pronounce it, Viola. Um, Five of Cups reverse. Okay, God, King, and Ruler, prosperity, destruction of the enemy, and deliverance from bondage. Okay. Angel number 56 is encouraging you to lead a life of optimism and hope. And this will be profitable to you and your relations in all respects. Whatever alterations are happening in your life are under your spiritual values and align with objectives of existence. While on this spiritual voyage, the angels and divine forces assured you of your material needs. They assure you of your material needs. Some people, sometimes it's hard to to go with the flow and feel like if I go this way, then I'm not going to be protected, or I'm not going to have enough. And that is not the case, my beautiful people. Of course you need to plan, of course you need to be practical, but you have to always know that God, if you say, hey God, listen, I did my part, you got to do your part, and you really truly believe in that, you're going to always be caught. God's going to figure out a way. You just have to endure. That's part of it. So we got the King of Wands in the back of the deck in reverse, and the Knights of Cups in reverse. So we'll figure that out. So um it's saying 56 is encouraging you to leave a life. Oh, I already read that part. I'm sorry, my beautiful people. 2563 is the other angel number. Wants you to allow changes to come in and go as they need to. Your life will be full of the best things. Angel number 25 wants you to remember that all the changes that are coming are positive. Focus on this and move forward as you need to when seeking success. Number 63 shares that your guardian angels are working with you as closely as possible. So allow them to help you out wherever they can. 256 wants you to take a breath and focus on the idea that all of your material needs will be properly taken care of. Your angels guarantee it. Okay, 422 on the clock. 563 wants you to maintain a great mindset that will allow you to enjoy a life full of best things you could ever imagine. If you lack the strength to get through them all, allow your angels to help you find the support you are looking for. It's why they are in your life after all. So maybe somebody's struggling with like getting like handouts from certain people. I don't know. 444 on the clock when I said that. They're struggling with like not having to do that or something like that. I don't know. It could be, yeah, we might be struggling. Okay. So, but the conclusion of it by Laura Smith, Never forget about the people around you. Work to have the best things in life. Everywhere indicates that you need to be nice to everyone around you. Treat everyone you come across with respect. Give your children the good things they deserve in life. So it's just an overall energy of like, teaching having those teaching moments of just, being the leader, so that way they can follow behind you by example. Okay, 522. So the overall message I have is, says, if you have been keeping up with your spiritual cleaning rituals, cleansing rituals, keep going. Whatever you're doing, whether it's prayer, baths, or whatever is good for you, keep doing what you're doing. They're working. There are people who feel like they were a part of an ultimate betrayal while you were down, and now want to resolve some sort of conflict, if any. There may be a death in the family, or there may have been a death in the family, and someone is trying to distract you from reuniting with certain ideas or information. Whoever's projecting illness onto you or stated that someone was ill, it was a lie. Okay, 6:11 on the clock. So whatever it is for you, it may not be so specific, but you know how it is. When you pick up on keywords, it should resonate in your life and it shouldn't feel confusing. All right, so let's get into the tarot. So the first part was unproductive. So yeah, and it makes sense with the King of Wands being in the reverse. This is all about like getting someone not to be productive in their life, not to take action, not to be a leader. Okay, and then we have here sarcastic, and we did get deceit with this card before. Um, so unrealistic. So some people may have thought like the reason why they didn't take action towards certain things or that towards you was because your ideas was unrealistic, or somebody may have just been unrealistic when it came to how they lived life, and they didn't know it, so they didn't take action towards what they needed to do or something like that. Okay, with the Knight of Pentacles being in the reverse here, it's, I don't know, it's something about, yeah, not taking the appropriate steps like to advance themselves. Okay, we got one. It says complacency. Yeah, like just being complacent, like not wanting to actually like, ambitiously move forward. Okay. We have here self-reflection. So now there's a self-reflecting, resolving some sort of conflict. So now the person, whoever this was, that was like kind of tricked or just felt like they weren't, doing the right things or something like that, they had to go away. Something about hermiting. This is a Virgo. It could be a Virgo, another Virgo energy. And something about that person having to go away and actually deep reflect, you know, on certain things in order for them to resolve some sort of conflict within, maybe within themselves, the conflicting energy of going back and forth, whatever the case may be. Or this could be you. Maybe you needed to go into, some sort of hermit mode. Okay. With the third section here, page of pen, reverse. Okay. Short term focus, 10 of swords, mental breakdown. So it, with the Knight of Wands being here, it keeps falling on one, passion. So I'm getting actual energy, okay? Actual energy. So just having some sort of passion. Somebody wanted to come towards someone with passion, and it just would have caused some sort of like, or maybe they were going through some sort of mental breakdown, so they passionately then wanted to come towards something. And with the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse though here at the end, let's get that one. 6. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Loss of control. So somebody realized that they lost some sort of control over you. It's something about money. It's something about like them not being able to bribe someone with money or to get them to believe that money is more important. It doesn't necessarily have to mean that somebody came in and said, "Hey, take this money." It's just like your values. Certain things are changing in your life, or certain things are changing in this person's life. And yeah, somebody has lost some sort of control in regards to how somebody wants to move forward, because there was some sort of lie in regards to some other reunion, and like trying to keep someone from reuniting with something. Okay, 9 of Wands. Okay, what's the 9 of Wands? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stamina. 5 of Wands, fight energy, conflicting energy, having the stamina to keep going. So, my beautiful people, if this resonated, remember, trust yourself, trust the Lord, and everything's going to continue to work out just fine. I thank you so much for watching. I love you.